Facebook. Hope you're doing awesome. Hope you're doing awesome. What do we got? Thursday? Is it the weekend? What day is it? I hope you're doing well. Listen, I just made the mistake of coming down here. I know we're not allowed on the beach, so I'm just checking out the beach, and I shouldn't have done that. It is absolutely beautiful. Check out, there's some waves there. I don't know, I probably shouldn't show this. And I don't know if I can do this or not, but there's some really nice waves out there. Anyway, I'm probably gonna turn around this way. I'll let you see the ocean. So listen, I wanted to jump on here and ask you this question because actually I was about ready to get a workout in. I said, well, why don't I check out the beach first? Let me go check out those waves. And I probably shouldn't because right now I'm frothing. I want to go surf bad. There hasn't been any waves. And even when we can go, which is not until 5 o'clock, at least I think they're changing the plans, but gosh, there's some nice little lines out there. The water temperature is getting warmer. That would be my exercise probably for today if I was able to. Maybe later, who knows? I may be able to get in later. But I want to jump on here and just share with you. Hope first off, thank you for coming on and watching. Thank you for checking in with me. I don't know if you caught me on the Daily Dose this morning. Go back, it's on 8 a.m. I have episode 32 or 33 and 32. I think we're at 32 or 33. Anyway, 32 episodes, 33 episodes of the Daily Dose of Encouragement. If you were encouraged, I hope you were. I was encouraged by the message that I heard in the morning before I gave you yours, and just the message God was giving me. But right now I want to share with you on a lighter note. I want to share with you, or maybe not so much, depending on where you stand with regards to your fitness. And yesterday it was really fun. Yesterday we came on and we talked about if I were to audit your kitchen right now, and really specifically your refrigerator, what would you not want me to see? And I would, now let's do the same. I'll say, let's play it on the exercise. Now, if I were to go and audit your exercise plan or your exercise routine or whatever you want to call it, your current workout plan, your strategy, what you have, what would you not want me to see? Where maybe would you want help with? And that's really my question to you now is, have you ever really looked at what you're doing? Well, maybe you don't need to because maybe you're not doing anything. Well, there's the first, that's step number one, is to actually figure out that we all kind of need to be active, whether you're able to get out and surf or go for a bike ride or go for a walk, or, you know, we can't go to the gyms quite yet if those of you who work out in the gyms, and you can work out at home, but just we're talking about movement, like getting your body moving. And now let me just talk specifically to moms and dads over 40. So, because they're my people. Those are the ones I typically work with, typically help as far as on a healthier path. And it's different. Things are different. You get older, you know, the requirements are different. I know now for my workouts, if you were to audit one of my workouts, well, you would think, right, it better be good. You're the coach, of course. Coach of what? Well, if you haven't paid any attention, if maybe you haven't been following me for a while, I'm an online coach. I've been in the coaching and fitness industry for the past 25 years. Currently, I own a online coaching program, a company that I've put together. It's called the Lean Body Breakthrough Program. It's specifically designed, I'm looking down at my feet because I think I'm in some ant piles, so I just want to be careful. They got these red ants here in Florida, and they're pretty brutal, so I'm just going to be careful so you don't hear me screaming, although you might like that. But I want to ask you, if I were to do an audit of yours, of course, first let me just share with you of mine. If you were to do an audit of mine, what you would find, I'm going to be completely open right now. And what's weird, I've been doing wind sprints. I've been spending some time, and I'm not a runner, but I like to sprint. I like to run fast. So on alternating days, I've been doing 10 to 20 wind sprints, and they're about 10 to 15 seconds a piece. I have a stop sign route. It includes a walk and a jog and a sprint. So I do 10 to 20 of those. But let me just share with you, I don't just get my shoes and go out for the sprints. I prepare my body. My body's old. Like I say, older. It's older. It's 47. So at 47, what I do is spend about a good 10 minutes of foam rolling, soft tissue work. I do some dynamic movement, dynamic warm-ups. If you don't know what that is, you can reach out. We can talk about that. Or you can just look it up on Google, of course. You say, what the heck is dynamic? What the heck is a foam roller? I'm sure maybe many of you have heard of what a foam roller is now. With that, I spend probably 15 minutes getting prepared, 10 to 15 minutes, and then I go out for a good 20 on that. That's alternating days. And then I do body weight workouts at home. I have equipment. Sometimes I use it, but I really love, I've been doing body weight training and body weight home workouts for a while. In fact, even when I owned the gym, the majority, probably over 50% of the training that I did required really no equipment at all. I had a gym that was almost 5,000 square feet. And in that gym, in the beginning, we really only had like ropes and bands, and that was pretty much it. In 5,000 square feet and of like a great like floor, so we could do lots of body weight training. We bought some sledgehammers, had some tires and ropes and TRX and all those things and kettlebells, kind of like that functional stuff, right? Not like your typical gym, more of like a training gym. So with that, anyway, so we had lots of experience, and that was just, you know, for maybe 6 years. But I would say is, in general, if you do an audit right now, even probably from 8 years ago or 10 years ago, it'd be very different. Hey, Andrew, what's going on, Autumn? Hey, David, thank you. No, I'm not at Mickler's. I'm actually in AB. So right here, AB, I'm at the lifeguard place there. There's actually an empty lot right here. They actually tore down this nasty old house. And I'm not technically on the beach, but gosh, the waves are firing. Or are you saying Mickler's is open? So if Mickler's is open, then I might have to take a trip down there, because that's only, you know, short distance away. But it's probably packed if that's open, and there's nothing open here where I live. So anyway, it got me off track, but that's all right. It's worth it. It's about surfing. That's my one deal. You know, I do my workouts the way I do them, and part of it is so I can do this stuff back here. That's like my one hobby, surfing. I love surfing. I moved close to the beach so I could surf. There's nothing like getting in a wave and riding down it. There's freedom, and if you've never surfed before, I highly recommend it. You can start at any age, by all means. I started when I moved here at 31. So anyway, I'm getting way off track, but let me just share with you. If I were to do an audit, what would I find? I want to know. If I were to do an audit of your workout program, what would I find? Would I find you're doing nothing? Well, that would be an easy audit. You wouldn't be necessarily in trouble, but you probably wouldn't be in a good spot if you're doing nothing. Let's check out the helicopter there. We got a little, let's see. Oh, there it is. That's the loud noise there. Helicopter going by. Like I said, we're near Mayport Naval Base, and there's lots of helicopters that go by. But with that is, again, if I were to do an audit, are you older? Do you just get your shoes on and start working out? Do you actually go and warm up properly? Do you even know how to warm up? Do you cool down? Do you give yourself a proper recovery? How long do you work out for? Do you do a lot of cardio? Do you do cardio first? Do you do weights first? Do you strength train? Do you progressively overload your muscles? Do you work on certain levels of tension in your muscles in your workouts? Do you go for fat burning? What happens when you lose the weight? When you lose the weight, then what do? Do you just lose the weight and keep doing the same workouts? Let me ask you this. If you've been a runner for, let's say, more than a couple of years, are you doing the same run? Are you going at the same pace? Are you doing the same intensity? Are you challenging yourself? Are you not challenging yourself? The audit I would give you, I'll tell you what, I'd be more stringent than I would in the refrigerator, because the refrigerator is pretty straightforward. You got healthy foods in there, fruits and vegetables and some meat and proteins. You're good to go. Less of the snacks, right? Healthy snacks, healthy fruits that you can have for snacks, and those types of things. More of that, less of the junk, less of the extra carbs and all that stuff. Workout wise, I'm going to be a little more stringent. Here's the reason: because when we get older, we need to be on point with what we're doing with our exercise. I see it time and time again. I think I actually ranted about it a while ago. When we have a gym membership, because my kids go, we have like a $10 a month Planet Fitness type thing. And again, it doesn't matter which one it is. And we use it from time to time. It's nice to go in there. But it is sad when I still see so many people that, again, at least they're doing something, yes. But I would say is, if you're going to put the effort in, if you're going to put the time in, is to make sure you're getting value out of it, right? At the end of the day, when I have coaching clients who depend on me and who invest their hard-earned money in me, they're expecting to get a return on their investment, but they're also expecting to get the guidance that they need. They want the expertise. You see, here's the deal. My Jeep is way overdue for an oil change, actually. I don't drive it that much, so I'm not too worried. And a tire change. And like the road, service and stuff. Now, I'm not a mechanic, so I never thought I was. I did a little bit of dabbling with my first car, changing the music and that sort of stuff, changing the tires, things. But aside from that, now, like with cars are all automated and electronic, I don't touch it. I bring it in and get it fixed and get it serviced. And I expect the expertise to know what they are doing. I invest my money. I pay somebody to help me. And that's essentially why people come into my Lean Body Breakthrough program, is for that. They come in they want the expertise. They're tired of not knowing what to do, not knowing how. Let's just talk exercise now. The audit, right? Why do I have an accountant for my business? I have an accountant I've been working with now for, almost 18 years. He's awesome. And by the way, if you need a good accountant for local here, I got one. He's great. He's out in Ponte Vedra. I've been working with him. So reliable, so good. But I'll tell you what, I don't know how to do all that stuff. I know what I need to do, and as far as reporting and being legit, and that, nobody's audited me yet, because I've done what I needed to do, due diligence for my business and for my taxes. So the same thing with you. If you have one body to go through life with, and are you cheating yourself, so to speak, as when people do audits on their finances and sometimes they cheat the system or cheat their taxes or what have you. And I hope that's not you, but even let's just talk about your body. Are you cheating yourself? Are you cheating your body out of being your best? If I were to do an audit right now, would you fail? Would you be required to pay some overdue taxes on that? Here's the deal. It's no different than your taxes. It'll catch up to you. If you are cheating your taxes, right, it'll catch up to you. If you're cheating your body, it's going to catch up to you. You're going to have to pay one time, sometime, either now or later. And hopefully it's not later. If it's now and you need help, reach out to me. Again, I hope this is fun. Look, we got some ways out there. I hope by 5 o'clock there's some more ways. I hope you have an amazing, blessed day. Take care and have an amazing one. We'll see you later.